team announced. If you want to talk us maybe through the big points in the back three and the front row and how you've seen that.
There's talking points across the board. I think when we put the squad together in the first instance, the 36 that we announced, there's a definite sense of optimism that the group is moving in the right direction, because I think it's a stronger squad than what we took to the World Cup. And then you get to name your first Test match squad, and it's always an exciting time. So if you look at some of the uncapped players, so in terms of front row and what have you, so we've got a diamond in Eilish Cahill. When she comes on, like she's got strength, power. She's got set piece, carry, keep scoring tries. So watch out for that one. We've got a balance of front row where we want to get our set piece into the game. We're actually really confident with our set piece. We're a good unit there. Alan O'Connor, Dennis Fogarty have done a great job in terms of like the push side of the game, both scrum, maul. So we think we can get an opportunity there, get into the game, and then obviously when you go deeper into a game, it's nice to be able to have some firepower that you can bring on, and you bring the energy of an Evo down to try and take the game up again. So I think we've got the balance right of getting into the game, creating problems, and then being able to extend the game when we bring the finishers on. Are
you conscious this year to have a maybe stronger bench than the previous years, and the luxury to have that?
Do you know what? It's a big part of the game now, isn't it? They talk about it being like the 90-minute game. They talk about it going deeper and longer. And I remember Leinster a long time ago when I was a player, and Leinster brought on an international bench to come and finish a game. And as we continue to sort of build strength and depth through our 36, I want more firepower to come on and finish the job. Results when you if you're going to go away to England, you're going to be in a game. The last 10 minutes is going to be crucial. We saw it against France, didn't we, last time when we played the FDA? And 10 minutes to go, it's a 3-point ball game. Then by the end of the game, that had grown to 10. So you need firepower to come and finish what you start. So the balance of how you pick and select is a crucial thing to get right. And then when you deploy, where and how you deploy your finishers within the 90 minutes is pretty crucial as well.
What about England? 2 years ago, obviously, a day we don't want to touch on. Then last year, much better. Now, this weekend, this team have come on so much. They talk about firing shots. How important is you as coach this happens? And what type of game plan can we see from your team?
Well, first and foremost, it's okay to talk about 2 years ago. We're not worried about that. That was 2 years ago. They were a young team with not that much experience. The experience of going to Twickenham and being in that environment and facing down that kind of challenge 2 years ago. This group now is still a young group, but it's got experiences. You look at how our backline's functioning. Dan O'Brien's walking around like a Tom Brady-esque quarterback these days. She's been through some challenges. She's had some pressure. It all adds layers to these players. So I'm not concerned about the occasion as it was last time. So in terms of firing shots, what does that look like? Well, last time we were 48 minutes and the scoreboard said 7-5. We were in a game. Yellow card came last time, and that sort of took the game away from us. This time, I think we've got the ability to go deeper. We want to leave our footprint on this game. Win or lose, is it make or break? No, there's 5 games to go. The lads showed, they lost the first game and we're still in the competition right to the final kick. So we know that we've got 3 home games that we've got to win. We know we're closing the gap on your England and your Frances, and we want to create more opportunities and go deeper into these games and get more bang for our buck. Create opportunities. And we've spent time both through the Celtic Challenge and the centralised programme focusing on when we're in there and how we score. So I believe we've got some tactical pieces now, and hopefully if we can get in there as often as we have been, which has been improving over the years, and now we start to increase our efficiency of when we do get into the score zone.
And what about England? Threats all over the park, but how much have you looked at their team and their analysis or concentrated on you? I've always wondered that as a coach, particularly in round 1.
Look, you've always got to concentrate on yourself. You've got to get your best version out there of who you are. You've got to represent your island, your culture, your your training idea, your sense of what you are, your green wave. So we've concentrated on us, but clearly each and every game comes with some tactical nuance that where you think you can get advantage. You know, you're going to ask me for a game plan, but I'm not going to give you a game plan. What I'm going to give you is a sense that we go over there with belief and confidence that if we get our best game out there, we'll be all right. We'll create opportunities, and the work that we've done in creating and converting opportunities into points is going to be a big thing for us. Not just this England game, but across the board. So hopefully that transfers into 3 home games that we can keep the nation, keep the momentum going, keep the nation coming with us. We want to close the gap on your Englands and Frances. Clearly England have got some transition with some of the players that are now unavailable. So, you know, with some of that comes a little bit of opportunity. So, look, we're all first competition after a World Cup. We're all looking probably 4 years down the line to Australia, but I believe a big thing that we've got going for us is an opportunity to keep momentum going from the World Cup.
And finally, you say if you get your game out there, you'll be all right. What's an 80-minute performance look to an Irish coach like you?
We're playing the World Champions. They've just won the World Cup. Is it all going to be on our terms? You could probably say probably not. So what we'll have moments that we've got to be more than just survive, but we've got to be okay in, and that we don't get knocked. And then when we get our moments, we've got to be calm in the brain and fire in the belly, and we've got to bank our points when they're available. Now, what does that look like? Now we know England have got a good maul, or we've got a good maul. We're going to have opportunities that we're going to have to keep them out, and we're going to have opportunities that we've got to score. It's a piece that was missing last year. You know, we looked at half time, and people always talk about the game when it went away from us in the last 20. Actually, we felt it was the first half that the game went away from us. I mean, that scoreboard should have been something like 12-7, 14-7 to us, and that creates a different picture. Creates a different picture that the referees are refereeing, and it creates a different picture in terms of your belief and confidence of what you're going into. So we know we're going to get opportunities. We just got to be better and smarter, and hopefully I think we've done 7 months now since we were last back in together. We've been able to spend some time getting better and stronger in those areas to hopefully keep the scoreboard ticking and keep momentum going through a game that gives us more control deeper into these matches.
Scott, enjoy the weekend.